protection first. To keep up to date, visit health.gov.au. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
Unlike other modems, Telstra's smart modem is cleverly backed up by Australia's best 4G network. So if the connection to your house stops, your home Wi-Fi won't. Switch today to experience Australia's most reliable home Wi-Fi with the Telstra Smart Modem.
Shopping at Mitre 10 just got a truckload easier with Click and Deliver. So if you want the best gear at the best prices delivered to your door, hop on to mitre10.com.au. That's mighty helpful, Mitre 10.
Yeah. Say yeah to more power with the Amarok V6 and get your first 3 repayments on us.
Volkswagen.
Unlike other modems, Telstra's Smart Modem is cleverly backed up by Australia's best 4G network. So if the connection to your house stops, your home Wi-Fi won't. Switch today to experience Australia's most reliable home Wi-Fi with the Telstra Smart Modem.
Hungry Jack's new Tropical Whopper with juicy pineapple, double bacon and smoky barbecue sauce. The Tropical Whopper, only at Hungry Jack's.
Bring Aussie animals to life in 3D with the Great Australian Wildlife Book Collection by Discovery. There's a new book to collect each day when you buy participating paper until February 21. Conditions apply, while stocks last.
Here in Australia, we do summer like nowhere else.
Summer is definitely boots off and thongs on.
It's keeping our drinks cold.
And the Barbie hot, because you never know who might drop in.
Summer is the smell of sunscreen.
The sound of a wicket.
It's even pulling on the gloves for a little bit of DIY. We'll help you make the most of Australia's favourite season.
Because here in Australia...
And here at Bunnings.
That's how we summer.
Your kids never stop surprising you. Give some surprise back. Discover new Kinder Surprise Natoon's South American adventure and help protect local wildlife.
This game has got everything.
Superstar to superstar. He's as good as they come. Justin Hodges wins. And that's a big right hand. What a beast. What a weapon. That is beautiful.
There was almost a bit of biff between Bessar Barisha and Ruan Tonic in the first half. He wasn't getting much change out of the centre half until this moment when Barisha had all the room he needed to give Western United the lead at the break. They're 2-1 up on the Central Coast Mariners, and Alen Stajic is making a change immediately. One of the goal scorers in the comeback against Melbourne City midweek, Jaden Casella, about to come on. Matty Simon is returning, and it's Yanota, the man to make way. So Jaden Casella elevated from NPL level to the A-League this season and certainly looked the part. He's going to play out there on the right wing. And the coach can explain that decision now. Alen Stajic, why the change?
Look, I just think we need a little bit of energy there. I think we showed a little bit of fatigue there in the first 10 or 15 minutes, and Jaden's going to come on and give us a bit more, a little bit more power and explosivity.
Can you give us a feel on how you'll use your bench otherwise?
Not at the moment. We'll just see how the game's gone. I thought we got back into the game there, and it was disappointing to, let them back in with that cheap goal from our point of view.
And Tonic on a yellow card, bit of a running battle with Berisha. Any concern there?
No, look, it's a great battle actually, and I think Rui's done pretty well. He was, maybe a little bit from behind, but it was a great tackle other than that. So look, I think Rui's been excellent so far this year and today.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
The Mariners looking for 3 straight turnarounds when behind at half-time. They've done it against 2 other teams from Victoria. Melbourne Victory late last season, Melbourne City during the week, and they do it against Western United here. Or can Mark Rudan's side go on with the job and claim a priceless 3 points, Robbie?
And that'll be the key for Mark Ruden. He will have stressed to his players to go and look for that 3rd goal. Don't sit back. You don't want to give this Mariners a sniff, the mood they're in. And it should be a cracking second half. And one to follow. Tonic and Berisha. It's a real battle. But the key for Berisha, and we saw the 2 moments. Do we call it a miss on the stroke of half-time? He got there, couldn't control his volley, but his goal, you get service into him in the penalty box and he'll find room, or make room, as he did for his goal.
And had the shirt pull by this man been spotted on a yellow card, 2nd yellow perhaps shown, penalty given. Sliding doors moment for the Mariners tonight there, as Berisha looks at Ruan Tonic again, who played it back to his keeper and left a foot in, according to the veteran striker.
Well, Berisha's so experienced and clever, and he's going to bait him. There's no doubt about it. He's going to bait him. He's going to look for a retaliation, a reaction from Tonic, and this is a big test for Ruan Tonic. Certainly nothing in that. But it makes the referee have a look and wonder.
He's got those eyes focused on the prize, doesn't he, Besart Berisha? Scorer of his 1st goal of the season. He's 1 behind Rod Brown in 2nd spot on the all-time National League's goal list. 136 for Besart, 137 for Rocket, who's been holding on to 2nd spot behind Damien Murray for a long time. Good luck catching Murray, though. He's about 100 clear.
Was a fantastic striker, Damien Murray.
Here's Orania, right side of the pitch is open. Great win by Uzcock, but he took a bit of the man first, said the referee. Got such long legs that I thought he might have done that clean enough. Mark Rudan asking why the whistle was blown. Stensness under pressure, able to shield it away from Sanchez and open up space for the Costa Rican. Sanchez did enough to regroup. Stensness couldn't hold up. Guarachena, who kept on running for Diamanti to play him in. Big chance here. And Guarachena just let it get away from him. He'll get a corner.
Well, Tonic was racing to get across, but Guarachena will probably feel that he should have done better with that opportunity. Terrific pass from Diamanti. It was the quick counter, the transition. Past Stensness here, continued his run. And Birighitti stayed on his feet as well as Tonic went to ground.
Did that just put him off from trying to clip it past the keeper?
Yep.
Tonic out the corner of his eye. Diamanti's corner. Man down in the box. It's a Western United player. There's a player from each team down now. What happened to Besart Berisha at the far post? He's in agony. seemingly.
Well, you're saying just leave me. This ball goes into the near post, so if we have a look.
Waving off the appeal was the Mariner, who appeared to be grabbing at Berisha. So Berisha being attended to, and VAR having a look at these replays. Not a whole lot in that. Wouldn't have thought VAR will weigh in there, will they, Robbie?
I think so, but Uranier's not looking at the ball there, and there's arms on him. And it's obviously the way he falls. Now, when you're touching plays in the penalty box, you do run the risk.
There's a look at that goal scorers list. Legends of Australian football. Cossey's been passed in the last year by Besart Berisha. Came down under, and Ange Postecoglou sold him the dream with the Brisbane Roar. Then moved to the Victory, and a short stint in Japan, and back to this competition to play with Western United. There's a bit going on, plenty of niggle here between these two clubs as Berisha returns to action. And that's on a guy coming back from that shoulder issue. And he's happy to pass a little fitness test issued by Tomoki Imai there, Ollie Bozanic. Vujic had to wait for it. Coolly done, and telling Curto to go to Sanchez. What a touch. Diamanti. Superb. Tonic got there first.
Absolute brilliant touch from Diamanti. And there's little things in the game that he does that are really first class.
And Sanchez has gone down again. And wasn't caught, according to the referee. Thought he'd be public enemy #1 at some stage. Third time he's gone down with the theatrics. We'll check whether it was justified in a moment, because the Mariners have been allowed to play on. De Silva, Casella, the substitute, a left footer, and couldn't keep it down, but that was half a chance.
He's certainly public enemy #1 now. He's simply going for the ball. Steps on his foot, doesn't he? I'm not sure.
He missed the ball and caught the man, but
it's more accidental than anything else.
And Sanchez has mouthed off about
there's only one
being the victim.
He did not keep going.
He's advising Ali Fagani to look at the replay screen and see what he copped from Stensness. And Fagani likes to let the players know that he's the man in charge. You can have one for dissent. Sanchez plays ball boy there.
Yeah, sorry, Sanchez has just got to keep his cool here. He feels hard done by it.
Lost out to Bozanic there. Stensness looking a little tired tonight, Stensness, but that ball was decent for Negro, who's in behind here.
Couldn't collect it.
Casella does on the edge of the area. Simon's offside, I think.
That's
why he's was thinking about letting it go for the throw.
Little return pass was a good one. Negro just can't control that return ball. And Casella probably shouldn't have played that pass.
I think Matty Simon was turning to the assistant saying, am I off or on? Am I off or on? And the assistant said, that's not in my job description. I don't tell you that. And he let Matt Simon make his own mind up. And Matt Simon said, come on, mate. I'm asking a legit question. Just give me an answer.
Well, this second half hasn't settled into any kind of rhythm. Too many stoppages.
Sanchez got blocked off there by Negro, clearly. An obstruction. Not getting much joy out of the whistleblower. Improvised header from Uzcock. Ball to be won in the middle. Diamante almost sliding it through for Berisha. De Silva gave it away. Payne assessing the options. He's got Sanchez for the easy pass. Reverse ball by Sanchez, setting a task for Payne. Last touch off him, goal kick. One change made at half-time. Casella on. No other changes so far in the game, so plenty of options for the coaches as we approach the hour mark here. Simon thought it was his free kick. Careful, Matty. We've seen what descent can do.
It's got a real edge to it, this game at the moment. You just get the feeling someone's going to do something silly.
That was a mistake from Calver. And De Silva couldn't make him pay. Space for Diamante. And even more space in the middle for Sanchez. No Mariner going to him. Negro was eventually shaping up. Payne for Berisha. Just eluding him in the middle.
Yeah, just a little bit too much on it. He pulled off the shoulder to the back post, and Connor Payne putting it in that area. And just too much on it for Berisha to get any connection. A swift counter, and they got caught out in the middle of the park there with Sanchez waltzing through and for 50 metres on the ball.
Looked like he thought about punching that one home, but not going to get away with that in the VAR era. Imai did really well, and in the end, Negro dealt with it. Diamante set up De Silva and earns a corner.
Another little glimpse of this man's talent. The way he just brought that ball down and swiveled, and the big feint. And his work gets him a corner. Of which we know what he can deliver. Well, he's waiting for a ball at the moment. He's getting a hurry up, and Diamante saying, well, I had to go and chase the ball myself. Calver in there. Uzcock as well. Uzcock's on Tonyik. Of course, Berisha.
Diamante under the head of Simon. Lustica v Negro here. Vujica, the lefty, hangs it up, and Birighitti gets there in time. Fans wanting to bowl it out. Decent distribution as well for Urania.
And to get players forward here, Mariners.
Simon looks for the Costa Rican. That was ambitious, but Bozanic picks up the second ball. Silva wanted it. Went to Clisby instead. All very narrow here for the Central Coast.
Clisby up against Imai's very difficult to beat.
Alan Stajic will be making a double change. Next stoppage, it appears. Daniel Bowman and Alu Kuol. Urania and Curto able to palm it well aside. Back in by Clisby. And out of play off Calver.
Well, they just stood off him. I mean, it's a decent strike. He generates some power with little backlift as well. And Curto palming it away.
Well, cometh the hour, cometh the men, the Mariners fans hope. Urania still working his way up to peak fitness. Has given them an hour. And played havoc in the lead up to Matty Simon's goal. Simon is coming off as well after playing so much football lately. So it's Bowman, another of the birthday boys on. They're hoping they can celebrate with the cake later on. Bowman and Stensness. And Alu Kuol is up top alongside Bowman now. Different looking strike force to contend with for Western United. Here's Casella again. Stensness with an important challenge, holding up any counter-attack, but it still might be on here. Well defended by Ruan Tonic. Not the first time he's left that opponent in his wake.
Guarachena on the floor. Need a bit more from De Silva, the Mariners. A little bit quiet.
Bowman back to the skipper. And Negro gave up the chase for a brief moment. If he kept on going, he might have gotten there first. As that ball bent back into play. And what about that reception? To the ball boy. Nice take.
Well done.
You'll remember that for a long time. That's goal. Kind of history of ball boys here in Gosford, haven't they? The one who kept the corner flag away from Tim Cahill on that side of the field. But that grin was awesome.
Played on. Wasted Western United there.
What a take though, Robbie.
Oh, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Cool as you like as well.
Might be one of those outfield players who becomes a goalkeeper. As Casella can't quite keep it in. Should be goal kick and is.
It was overhit pass and it was on. Overhit it. I think it was De Silva.
This is a welcome sight for Western United fans. Max Burgess is back on the pitch again. Dylan Parias as well, the scorer of 2 goals earlier this season. Berisha doesn't bother exchanging handshakes with the men coming on. He's straight to the bench. And the ice being applied, perhaps. Guarachena not as swift getting off. So Burgess and Parias, fresh legs in both attacking thirds now for both teams. This game might see a bit more in the respective boxes now.
And Parias offers a lot of energy and a lot of pace.
Foul harassing, getting these fans into it. The cult hero in this part of the world. Scorer. 3 goals already this season. The Mariners' top scorer. Bazanik. Little clip over the top, intended for Bowman. He wasn't looking at the ball. Here's the ball to be won for De Silva. Little flick to Alu Kuol. Tried to get the quick feet going, and Calver stood tall.
Yeah, too many bodies there, too narrow.
The other night, aiding the comeback against Melbourne City was the red card around the hour mark for the youngster Stokes. It's 11 on 11 here, and Western United holding on to that lead they established late in the first half. Setting up with that back five defensively. Clisby with a good win. Likewise, Calva. De Silva keeps on picking up the second ball. Quoll able to keep it alive for Clisby. Great ball in, and that's a great chance for the birthday boy. Teed up by Clisby. Bowman couldn't keep it down.
Yeah, good ball in. Difficult one again to defend. Similar to the, although it was a free kick from Diamante, but a similar kind of ball, and he's sliding onto it. It's not an easy one to control because he gets it on the half volley and he hits it on the up. Stretching to get there. That's a good chance.
They set up to play out from the back and then wasted time, according to the Mariners fans, by sending everyone up the pitch after that. Strong play by Stensness. Clisby's pass almost deserved a goal a moment ago. That pass not so good. Got a home game coming up at Amy Park against Sydney FC this week. Pereira's played in by Burgess. Big chance here. Straight at Birighitti. Those substitutes combining for Western.
And you see the pace, and there was no flag for offside. A big chance and a big save from Birighitti. The mistake was from Stensness.
Just sucking in the big ones, perhaps, Birighitti.
There's the mistake, and they pounced on it. Perez was away, and I think he's taken one there.
He's not wearing a box either.
We've seen a lot of these in recent times.
Needs to go with the boonie, doesn't he? Start squatting.
There's not much you can do for this. It's just a question of how much time did I get last night? A minute? It's been about a minute, and he's up and around.
Burgess could have been celebrating an assist. Instead, he got the yellow card for a needless pullback after the attack was snuffed out by this man, Birighitti. Taking it from the wrong spot. So a quarter of the game to go, and hopefully we can see a bit more of the flow in this game. As you said, a little stop-start since the resumption. Casella with the climb. Sanchez tidied up. Casella got a little touch in it. Stensness bounces it back to Casella, who's been busy since coming on.
They need some width, the Mariners. Clisby can give that on the left. So that's where so many bodies there, and they're well set up, Western United.
Drag back of the shirt, and then the kick of the ball away by Burgess. He's got to be careful. Third home game of the week. Got the 3 points on Wednesday. Dropped a point against Wellington with that late goal last weekend. And are behind here. So a team that's been flying high at the start of this season don't want to drop 2 out of 3 here at home. before going on the road. Next home game here is against Newcastle on March 8. Trips to Wollongong to face Wellington. So Adelaide and the Wanderers away. The shots had the fans excited, but Bozanic couldn't find the top corner.
And the trajectory is good, but it's off target. Gets this on target. I think it's going top corner. You see what he's looking for. It's quite a way off in the end. We'll see from this angle.
Barrios won the flick on, but no one there to race onto it for his side. Bowman trying to run in behind. Forced Uzcock to thump it out. Clisby. And Payne had to deal with it and give up the corner.
Yeah, he had to. Couldn't take any chances there, Connor Payne. Casella just behind him. Maybe another set piece, Clisby. His quality has been good this season from set pieces. Two players out there, De Silva.
Both the substitutes have height. Yeah, hello, Quoll and Bowman.
Obvious target is Quoll, Tonyuk and Stensons.
Stenson scored his only goal against Western United last season, a bicycle kick in a 6-2 defeat. Almost on the end of things here, along with Tonyuk. And it stays in for Bozanic. Curto with a good claim in traffic. Held up on the pitch and had Negro in no man's land for a moment. Connor Payne did well. Now Burgess.
And the ball flighted by Da Silva.
Woodcock holding down Tonyuk a little. Optimistic Mariners fans will be crying for a penalty, but Berisha didn't get one at the end of the first half, so VAR not going to weigh in with that one either. Burgess, such a crafty player. Found a little bit of room, played Parias in again. Tonyuk had to be careful, and the shot, side netting.
Well, he did well to turn and swivel, and he goes near post. Should have gone the other side of the goal if he could. Burgess causing problems. Parias gets in front. He's got his head down. He doesn't have time to get his head up there. He's got to take the shot very quickly.
Classy touch here. Lustica found Burgess. Diamante got all the way through to him. And Clisby did enough. Only 3 players ahead of him. Western United ensuring they're not set up to be exploited on any counter-attack with their 2-1 lead. Josh Nisbet about to make his entrance. Another very popular figure here in Gosford. De Silva on the half turn. He got excited because that's where he scored the winner the other night.
This one he had to take quicker, and I think it bobbled and he hit it on the up.
So it's going to be Bozanic to be withdrawn here after he found De Silva with that pass. Armband given to Kai Rolls, and listen to the reception for Josh Nisbet, the pint-sized midfielder. They love him. He's all action, all energy, and might be just what the Mariners need here.
Yeah, and he was in good form. before he went missing. And it's a good time in the game to put him on.
Back from that ankle concern. Mark Rudan trying to push his team up the pitch. Called the Mariners the real deal. Knew they'd have a tough game today. Still work to do in the final 15 minutes. Silva set a task. Imai too strong into the back. Stenson is able to get the ball rolling again pretty quickly. Parias. Paul's Kai rolls a few dramas there and then dived in and won the ball. Casella, well found by Nisbet. Was he dragged down? No. In fact, it's Payne who's come off second best. Just get the feeling it's going to be helter-skelter here.
And that's what the Mariners need. They've got to create what they do the best. Create a bit of chaos. Some tired legs out there, though, and it's understandable. 3 games in 8 days. And you touched on the emotion of Wednesday night. They've got plenty of time.
De Silva finds an angle beautifully for Stefan Negro. Numbers in the box here. And Imai over his own bar in the end.
Yeah, couldn't take any chances. Yeah, the Mariners player just behind him. There's that man, Casella. De Silva coming over, as they always do, come next to Clisby.
Referee enjoyed the banter from Jaden Casella there. Big smile on his face. Calver with the Quoll assignment in the middle. And Quoll's all alone. The header! So clever! From Alu Quoll! A very popular figure here in Gosford. The new cult hero. It was set up for him. The block was run. Quoll had all the space. And didn't he measure the header to make it 2-2?
Well, they just leave him completely alone at the back post. It's a really good header. Heads it back from where it came from. And he doesn't really make a run. He just holds his ground at the back post. De Silva with that ball. And it's a good one. Vujicic has lost him. And it's a super header. Back across goal. Curto's coming the other way. He can't get back to stop that. That's unstoppable. Brilliant header from Quoll. Just what the Mariners needed. And it's another set piece.
Well, he once trialled with Western United, but there was no contract offer for him. He found one in Gosford. Shed tears when he had to move out of Victoria to chase his professional dream. But look where he is on the Golden Boot race right now. Only one man ahead of him. 4 for the campaign for Alu Quoll. "19 years of age. Another teenager performing wonderfully in the A-League. And Bowman's made a contribution off the bench. And Quoll's on the move here. Nisbet's passing is just beautiful. Quoll against Vujicic. And deflection. They won't prevent another corner. They're thinking 3-2 again, the Mariners fans.
Well, they're not going to defend. They're not going to sit back and protect the point. You know, one way to play under Stajic, and Quoll positive, direct, and because of that, he wins a corner. Hadn't had much of an impact since coming on. There's the ball from Nisbet, finding Quoll peeling out into the outside right position. Trying to bend that one around Vujicic. So there was only one Mariners shirt in the box, and that was right at the back post. Now Clisby. Obvious targets again.
Referee with a little warning. Clisby delivers.
Touch on it.
Too much. He's used his bench well. Alan Stajic, he's got some energetic players out there to try and close things out. Crowd right behind them. And Clisby into the back of Diamante.
Yeah, substitutes so important in the games we're seeing all across the A-League at the moment. Stajic, for the moment, has come up trumps with his.
It's great that we have a maximum of 5 available. They brought it in, of course, in the COVID period. The Premier League didn't go with it this season. The A-League did. And it's opened up opportunities as Imai went through on Stensness. 6 of one, half a dozen the other, according to the referee.
Yeah, I think we're seeing so much entertainment because there's so many substitutions, so the game sort of loses its structure and it becomes really end-to-end.
Curto being closed down here. Look at the pressure being applied. One back by Nisbet, but he gave it up to Parias. What can Payne do with it? Well, Burgess was casual. Negro took it off him. Bowman looking immediately for Quall! Can you believe it? It's 3-2. He's got a brace off the bench, and it's 3-2. The Central Coast on top, turning it around again.
Absolutely extraordinary. And you said it, Max Burgess with the mistake, too casual. But then let's just look at the quality. The quality first of the cross and the quality of the dart, the run between 2 defenders and a super diving header. And what a moment for Quall. And the Mariners aren't happy with just a point. Burgess too tight and not strong enough. Bowman looks up. What a ball that is. Between the 2 central defenders, Uzcock and Alan Calver, and a diving header of pure class. No chance for Curto. That is extraordinary. That's a super goal from the Mariners.
He's got swag. Has Alu Quall. Credit Daniel Bowman. Went early with the cross. He knew what a striker wanted in the middle. He's played there himself at times. Look at that strike rate for a kid. The 19-year-old. Alu Quall riding the headlines. Here comes Parias.
The 2 substitutes combining in the most lethal of fashions. And there's the Magician, the new nickname.
It is a Houdini act from Alan Stajic. The comeback kings, they'll be calling them. No team has ever turned a half-time deficit into victory 3 times in a row in the A-League era. This guy's doing it right now with 8 to go.
Well, Western United fans will be hoping you just gave him the kiss of death. There's still quite some football to come.
Come on, commentary curse, surely. Lachie Wales, he could yet write the headline. The boy from Terrigal about to come on for Western United. And all his speed. Diamante earns the free kick. Wales for who? For Mark Rudan. It's the number 10, Lustica. He said that Wales would be a striker for him this season. Play up top with Bessar Berisha. There's no Berisha out there anymore since he's been withdrawn. It has been all the Central Coast Mariners. Can Wales make a difference here? Diamante. Tonic with the header clear.
He was stretching backwards, wasn't he? Well, the game was, I mean, it was stop-start for the first half of this second half, and once those 2 substitutions come on, Quall and Bowman, you sense the change. Look back, Western United, that big chance that Parias had as he went through, a save from Birigidi.
Diamante spraying one. And no stranger to playing in shootouts. Western United already a 5-4 with Perth that they were on the right side of this season. Late last season, they played in a few as well. And they find another one here. And spoil the party in Gosford. The Mariners poised to go 3 points clear at the top again and answer what Brisbane did yesterday. I bet those half chances created for Perea since he came on as well could have given them a real buffer. Diamante. Out comes Birighitti. Edge of the area was Sanchez and didn't get the first touch he was after.
That's a great goalkeeper. That's what you want your goalkeeper to do. When you've got someone on the ball like Diamante, you want him to be in command of his penalty area. And they squeezed Sanchez very quickly. Rushed him into his first touch, which wasn't what it needed to be. Difficult one, though, and then it's really a nothing lob. You know, we talk about the Mariners and these comebacks, but there's, you know, you talk about creating a bit of chaos and havoc, and they do that, but I tell you, there's a lot of quality in it as well.
A couple of headers from Alu Kuol, different headers as well. The looping one from the set piece, and then the power header to squeeze in at the near post and beat Philip Kurto, the former A-League goalkeeper of the year.
Well, it's another young player as well, and you know, I spoke to Graham Arnold. He's at a lot of these games around, you know, New South Wales, and what a job he's got to do. You couldn't rule out Kuol, surely.
No. Well, hopefully he pledges his allegiance to Australia. Of course, he was born in Sudan, moved to Shepparton at the age of 4 via Egypt.
That'll be a corner.
He's got 6 brothers as well. There's another one who's at the Mariners Academy. His younger brother is better than him, he says. He says Teng's got him covered.
Brothers always say that.
Older brothers praising the younger brother. Here comes Milanovic, another attacking option for Connor Payne. So Mark Rudan plays his final card.
And Sanchez on this set piece, no Diamante. It's been a game of set pieces in some respects.
Another teenager is out there. Milanovic trying to get on the end of things. Sanchez fired it in, and nice idea, but the Mariners had pushed out. Open up the space for their keeper.
And no one coming in on the near post, but as you said, Western United players had to move out because the Mariners moved up quickly.
Best start to a season since 2012-13 for the Mariners. Alu Kuol, shoot, they say. The young man on a hat-trick. Back to his feet as it broke for Casella. And Diamante, look how deep he is, helping out defensively. Tonyik's header, hoping to find a teammate, and it did.
And De Silva working hard, and it's so important. Those second balls now for both sides as time is running out.
Bowman was like a wide receiver in the Super Bowl there, looking over the shoulder, trying to track the ball in flight. I'm looking forward to that tomorrow before the W-League, A-League doubleheader on Fox Sports. Watch the Super Bowl on Foxtel, of course. Couple of minutes plus stoppage time. Could be a decent chunk of it. We'll see what Ali Reza Fagani advises the 4th official to put up in about 90 seconds time. Silva working it back to Clisby. Birighitti being hunted down by Piraeus. Diamante, can he conjure up some magic here? Nisbet taking it away from him. What an effort. Not many do that, but the pocket rocket did. Here he is, Josh Nisbet, behind Bowman. Fans were up out of their seats again there.
Now, most players would have taken that to the corner flag. Not these Mariners. They sense a chance and they go for it. Western United get the ball back. What have they got in their locker as we approach injury time and they find a moment of inspiration?
is Wales. And Tonic came across, wiped him out. Someone kicked the ball away. It wasn't Ruan Tonic. And then Birighitti kicked it away, and the referee says, you can have one. I think he's only carded one player there, has he? Birighitti for the ultimate kick away.
Well, this is... Can Diamanti conjure up something here with his left foot?
Slices it in for Uzcock, and Birighitti couldn't claim it.
It was his own player. The contact came off.
4 minutes being added here. Can the Mariners hold on?
Birigitti's gone down.
Can Western United snatch something? Birighitti asking for the ref to stop play, and he will, and add to this stoppage time period. He's had the wind knocked out of him again. Different way this time. He took a climb on his teammates, as you identified.
Leaps up high. It's his own players, Tonyi. One that's winded him.
Isn't it great to see a Mariners crowd into a game again and enjoying home performances like this? It's been a long time, Robbie.
It certainly has, and you can feel it when you... I could feel it when I got here. The good feeling. There's a patch of grass outside the stadium here at the back of the dressing rooms, and allow this to play.
Imai climbed to win the header.
Goes out and Western United get it back, and the patch of grass in the good old days was always full of kids, and guess what? It's full again. There's another stoppage.
Some kind of leap by Imai here to take the ride on De Silva. What about that athleticism at this stage of the game from the Japanese defender? Interesting to see how much time is ultimately played here by Ali Fagani. Straight angle for Uzcock to flick it on. Great by Clisby, and De Silva says, let's get it out of here, but it's more than that. It's right into the stride of Bowman, who's got support here. And he wrestled Sanchez out of the equation. Diamanti slipped, still found the target. Away by Nisbet. And Alu Kroll is away, uses his head again, clicks it over the top of Diamanti. Alu Kroll setting up teammates. Corto makes a double save, keeps out Casella as well. Fans baying for a spot kick. De Silva, and it deflects out for a corner. It is pandemonium here.
What an action. Again from Kroll, and the ball just wouldn't come down for him. That one's cleared by Nisbet, and Kroll's in space. Loops this one over Diamanti, and this is a great header to set up Bowman. It just wouldn't come down for him. Credit the keeper. He's got a first save there, and he'll come up with another one there. Superb save. And then a big deflection on De Silva's final shot gives the Mariners a very relieving corner.
They're not whipping this one in. The word came from the bench to keep it in that corner if they can. Gave away a free kick, but there was plenty of numbers back on halfway already. In fact, the ref is saying it's a throw-in, not a free kick. They're getting frustrated here, Western United. This has been stop-start in stoppage time. Straight to Nisbet. Right through the heart they go. Bowman couldn't keep that attack alive, and they committed some numbers there. Diamanti outside of the boot. Couldn't negotiate Clisby. And Kroll first to it. What a performance. A quality performance from the substitute.
Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. A match-winning performance. Kid. They're in love with him here, and why wouldn't they? I think every neutral would be. watching on. Imai just too frustrated, commits the foul.
Alan Stajic just taking the sting out of it with one more change. Stefan Negro clutching at a hamstring as he limps his way off. And Miller gets seconds at the end of this game. Kroll to the corner. Scrapping for it. West United getting out of there pretty quickly. That's a win. Burgess away from Stensness, who came again. Referee says it's party time in Gosford. The magician has pulled another rabbit out of the hat. Alan Stajic and his comeback Kings have done it again. First team in A-League history to turn half-time deficits into victory 3 times in a row. And Alu Kroll was the inspiration off the bench with 2 fantastic headers. What a night in Gosford. Look at all these fans in navy blue and yellow, lapping it up. And the cult hero will be chatting to us in a moment. Stand by for that. His interviews are to be savoured. Full-time at the Central Coast Stadium. It's the Mariners 3, Western United 2. What a night. What a game.
Another one. 2 wonderful games last night, and what about this one again? You know, you sit here and you think, is it possible again, really? You know, they go down, the match was flat, 2 substitutions, bang. The change is imminent. It was instant. And the feel-good story of the season so far just gets better and better and better for these Mariners supporters, and it's going to be, there's going to be more people. There's more and more people turning up as every game goes on. There's going to be more for the next one. Terrific story.
Matty Simon joins us again. This place is going off. How good is it to be a Mariner?
Yeah, mate, look, it's obviously it's a good feeling. It's a great result for us, especially, you know, I think a couple of moments killed us in this first half again, especially that first set piece is my fault. But to just show the resilience that we're showing at the moment, and obviously the fans are getting on board and the numbers coming back, so, you know, it's a good feeling around the place.
And Alan Stajic was dubbed a magician by Mark Rudan in the lead-up to this game. Has he pulled another rabbit out of the hat from your perspective, the way he used his bench tonight?
Oh, look, I think Rudes is using all his experience there, playing a bit of mind games, but can't take anything away from the coaching staff here. Obviously, yeah, the subs are, you know, we had 3 games in 7 days, so to bring on the fresh legs when we did, obviously helped us a lot.
You've scored a lot of headers in your time in the A-League. Alu Kroll with 2 headers. How good were they?
Oh, mate, they were out of the top drawer, those headers. So, you know, he's doing really, really well, and we're just making sure that he doesn't go, you know, get too far ahead of himself, and he just keeps working hard, and, you know, good things are going to come for Alu.
Can you take this form on the road?
Yeah, look, of course, that's our plan. We have to. So it doesn't matter where we're playing or who we're playing. We just need to stick together and keep what we're doing, you know, up, and just keep trying to win every game.
Congrats on a magic week, mate.
Cheers, thanks, guys.
Always great to hear from Matty Simon. And
I was going to ask him a question, but you were on a roll, so I just let you go. I wanted to ask him, is the feeling similar to when, you know, the Halicon days here at the Mariners? And what I'm saying...
The Halcyon days.
Halcyon that as well, yeah. You can add that one in as well. But, you know, that feeling, of course, a long way away from trophies and that, but I'm talking about this togetherness, this spirit that they've found, and you can feel it in the stands. And I'll tell you one, someone who's got some spirit, he's waiting for you right now.
Alu Kroll joins us. What a night this is for you and the club, mate. How do you enjoy that?
I enjoyed it very much. Couldn't be happier. 2 goals from coming up from behind. Showed what we're made of. Don't write us out. We're working hard. So it's been drilled into us since preseason. So hard work's going to get us there, and that's what we've done today. Don't give up. We keep going.
That ball was in the air for a long time, the corner for your first goal. You sized it all up nicely, though.
Yeah, I love a good header. Scored more goals in my head than my feet, so yeah.
Well, Alu, if you stuck scoring some with your feet as well, I mean, the world's your oyster, mate. So, listen, for Alu, for the people at home watching, and, you know, we've already discovered you, but, you know, what's your dreams? Where do you want to get to, mate?
Obviously Europe. From a young kid, like, you always want to play in Europe, and that's why I might go anywhere in Europe, really. But I just want to keep playing, get better as I can develop, and just develop, really. This year, I would really want to develop and keep getting game time.
Well, Alu, you're developing, and we want to keep you here. We're selfish. We want to keep you here for a while, but there is a certain tournament coming up called the Olympics. And obviously you have a decision to make. Is that maybe a possibility for Australia?
Always a possibility. I don't really care. Well, it's not I don't care, but I'm more than happy to represent any country that offers me something. So if Australia wants to offer me Olympics, then I'd be more than happy to represent this beautiful country.
And we read about your brothers. You've got a lot of them coming through the ranks, and you reckon one of them's better than him. Got you covered already, eh, Teng?
They all got me covered. Garang, Tang, Didi, Kur, Wally, all of them.
Have you talked about playing together with this club?
Yeah, of course. That's why I brought my younger brother over here. I told Nick Montgomery, and he brought him in for a trial. And he arrived 2 nights ago on Friday night. I went and picked him up, played with the youth team last night, so teaching him already, so yeah.
What kind of reaction do you get from Shepparton after all these goals, mate?
A lot of love for Shepparton, so yeah. I just want to make all my family proud and my friends, and so yeah.
Well, you certainly are. Well played tonight. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
You can go and join these celebrations, but what a performance he put in. Cast in the role as a sub. He'd love to start games, but he knew what his role was tonight. Alan Stejcic kept him for a while, and then brought him on, and he proved the match winner. For a while there, it looked like Besart Berisha would be the match winner. How do you reflect on the game now, Bess?
Yeah, I thought so too. You know, until 65 minutes, I thought we did really well. We scored the first one, then again the second. You know, we went again up front. I thought until then we looked okay, I think, and we lost control. You know, we lost control, and you know, credit to Mariners. It looks like they have this momentum in the end. They're doing really well. Of course, this is the home advantage they have. They have this momentum going, and it's hard then. You know, it's really hard. It doesn't matter which team we play, it's hard to do that. But I thought until 65 we were good. It's not easy, you know, to come here because they are playing good football, the Mariners, and we did well. Yeah, and then in the end, really disappointed.
When you were subbed, you were off on the bench in a hurry. Was that always scheduled for you to come off then?
No. Look, I was, of course, a little bit disappointed, you know, because I thought I felt good. I need maybe another good ball. But, you know, this is a decision from Mark. I need to respect this. And now I always do it. Before not, but now I always do. And look, hopefully maybe next game I can play a bit longer, and hopefully I can continue scoring goals for my team. And not just one. I need to be for my team like today, and I'm very happy, but not happy, of course, to lose.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you in action next time. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Always great to hear from Besart Berisha, who wears his heart on his sleeve. He wasn't happy to come off tonight, was he, Robbie?
No, and that's what you want. You know, and he didn't show any dissent. I don't think he just went straight to the bench, and you want players to be happy to come off. I mean, he's a winner. And he wants goals, and he wants more goals. And you know, like he said, it's the decision of the coach. The decision was made, and that's it.
So the Mariners are celebrating another home victory before they go on the road, and we'll hear from their coach, the Magic Man, right after the break. Alan Stejcic will join us. Stay with us.
Window fully pinataed, Keith. Some insurers don't fix it excess-free, which could affect next year's party budget.
That's not a pinata, Dad.
But luckily, Amy has an option that does, and that's what I call a pinata. Does your home insurer offer optional excess-free glass cover? Amy does.
All right, let's see what it's got. Comfort, bucket loads. Now for some punishment. It's tough, really tough. But smart. Capable, you could say that. Just one more thing. Your turn. Brand new Mazda BT50. The complete package.
Order the new Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G from Telstra, and you'll get up to $600 bill credit over 12 months when you add it to an XL plan. Ask us how today.
Your kids never stop surprising you. Give some surprise back. Discover new Kinder Surprise Natoon's South American Adventure.